So, it's spring. It's lovely, lovely spring. When we last saw everybody, that was Halloween. It's been forever. It's been forever. You had finals. You had a whole bunch of things happen. What sort of things did you guys do during winter? What would
spend it with Damien?
Wow, must really suck to lose your best friend to a creepy cult voice thing, huh?
Yeah,
Can't
guys.
imagine what
Anyway,
that's like.
Milo and Oscar had a great winter together.
What would Milo and Oscar do?
Yeah, what'd they do?
Oh, I was just thinking they would sled and Oscar would show Milo video games, maybe.
Oh, that'd be cute.
Did Milo never play video games prior?
Maybe a little bit, but probably not a lot.
And so then, what about Warren? What did Warren do over the winter?
Yeah, Warren.
Warren was going to go with his father to visit some family upstate, but unfortunately something came up at work, so we had to cancel that. It was right around Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
But in early January, before classes came back on, I did go sledding with the mods, except for Callie. Callie had mathletes. And I think Tallulah and Logan were also invited.
They were. Logan did a friendship thing with people outside of the clique. Crazy how that works.
We're so proud of some character growth. Okay. Well, speaking of Damien.
Oh.
And all Theo, you definitely got text messages from Damien, and there were definitely instances of like Damien almost staring at you longingly from a distance, like in the classroom, like bestie, like kind of thing, like I miss you.
Yeah, Theo misses him too.
Yeah.
In
So like
Verona, where we lay our scene.
Right, exactly. Like there's definitely a lot of you probably even like caught Damien like writing notes, possibly like trying to get the courage to like hand them over to you and like apologize to you, and then like he would chicken out. Things of that nature. But Damien definitely, it's obvious Damien has missed your presence and hanging out with you and all of that.
Sounds real nice.
Yeah, actually, and before you get all huffy, Logan, you actually got a text from a unknown number.
Oh.
Saying sorry, and that whoever it is didn't want to put you in the middle, and so kind of removed you from the equation in a way, but is very, very apologetic for it. You probably would have gotten this text like right before finals, so you might have not even like actually like looked at it, depending on like how everything was going on with Logan totally not studying and totally not doing her boyfriend's homework and totally not.
No,
yeah,
not.
But you definitely
Well,
got a text from an unknown number.
She super would have run that unknown number by Nadia to see if Nadia knew who it was, but you know, that's a little.
Would you have shared the text with Nadia, or just the number?
She would have sent the text. She would have just sent like a screenshot of the number and the text separately to Nadia and separately to Tallulah, being like, "Hey, either of you know who this number is?"
I need to make a note of that. So, Tallulah's like, okay, so you take like a screenshot of it and just send it to like Tallulah and Nadia and asking who that is.
Yeah. Full message, full phone number.
You don't get a response from Nadia's number.
Uh-huh.
In fact, you get it. This number does not exist. It's no longer in service from the Nadia. And Tallulah's like, I have an idea, and doesn't clarify.
Okay, thanks, Tallulah. You're so helpful.
And yeah, let's see here. Milo, you definitely, Oscar totally showed you all kinds of things. Oscar's like, these are all my favorite things. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Like, all excited. Very chill winter for you, Milo. Very, very chill.
Taking care of the chickens.
Taking care of the chickens. Warren, for all of the moth, Aindersil, and everything other than like the one trip. Like, what happened during the trip? Did anything exciting happen during the trip?
Not really. It was just kind of casual skiing down one of the nearby slopes. Logan did completely beef it in the snow at one point, but
listen, you didn't have to share that.
The storyteller asked. I'm sorry. But it was generally pretty casual. Just kind of the mods catching up after finals. Boy.
Okay. And okay. Here's the thing. We can either have you guys tell me how you did on finals, or we can roll for your grades.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
I think Logan would have just made decent grades, so mostly like B's and maybe like 1 C.
Definitely one of those cases of if she hadn't been doing twice the amount of homework as everybody else, she probably would have gotten A's.
Yeah, basically.
What about Warren? What did you get grades-wise?
Unless you'd like to roll for it.
Yeah, unless you'd like to roll for it.
No, I'm good. Warren definitely got mostly B pluses on a lot of his assignments. He did get an A in French, but that was mostly because Kim actually like knows what she's doing in French class.
Yeah, no, Kim has that stuff on lock. It's perfect. Milo, how did you do with your finals and stuff?
Good enough to not be kicked out.
Oh.
You would not get kicked out. They would not kick you out. Bless you.
Bless you. Yeah, probably average or less.
Okay.
But he's really trying.
He's trying his hardest, and that's all we can ask.
He's got a whole farm to also help take care of.
He does. Especially considering his big brother isn't there. You know, so there's that extra, not as, you don't have as many hands. That's the phrasing I was looking for.
His brother was the smart one. He took it with him.
Took the brain cell with him.
The brain cell with him.
The brain cell has vacated the premises.
Alright. So, with that, trying to figure out what I want to throw you, what I want to throw at you right at the beginning. Because honestly, spider.
No.
Sounds like it, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Wait. All right. Thanks. So we have right back at the beginning of the semester.
Oh, it's back.
It's back? What the fuck? I don't know what's causing it is the problem, because my cell phone's over there.
Could it be the stuff with voice mod? It's only when you're speaking. It only started doing this after you were messing with voice mod.
It's not really that noticeable, so.
Yeah, you're good. I just wanted to point it out real quick.
Testing.
Mm-hmm.
What the frickety frick?
I think you're good. Yeah, it's not like bad. I just in case you wanted to know that it was happening.
Like, I was blocking it out until it got mentioned, so.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know what's causing it. So, okay. What? Oh, who wants to, hear about a videotape?
Yeah?
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
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 Yeah, you...
Is this the videotape that we had given to Alex, or is it?
Yes. Yes, it
Oh,
is.
yes.
I am right here. I'm listening. Ears are open.
Ears are open. All right. So the videotape, it's definitely one of those things of where Alex has been just steadily working at it the entire anytime Alex has downtime kind of situation. And if you guys happen to be at the Bastion. Wow, my brain totally blanked on the name for a hot second. At the Bastion, if you happen to be there when Alex successfully decrypts it, you hear a very relieved noise, like, about time. Like, I've been working on this forever. This should not have taken this long. Like, what the fuck? But it's done. And I'm kind of imagining Alex is like flopped on the ground near the tree with their laptop, and they have like the huge oversized headphones on. You can still see, you can very obviously see hints of the Sentinel tattoo on their arm. They're not hiding it as much in the Bastion. You know, safe space. Everything's cool. Nobody will question it here. And they kind of clamber to sit upright, and they wave you guys over. They're like, "Do you come watch this with me? Come watch this with me. Do you know who these are? Like, do you know who this is?" And so, who sits?
Warren definitely is there.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So you look, and it's a view of the where's my notes? Okay, so it's a view of the car lot, like the school parking lot, from not necessarily from the forest where the red door was, if you guys remember the red door, but it's, if I vaguely remember, it's the one that's from like one of the building, like corners of the school building pointed towards the lot. The quality is poor, let's be entirely honest. It's a school security system. It's not the greatest. It's not totally put together, but Alex has managed to clean it up in such a way that you can watch in this like 25 frames per second sort of video of zoom enhance of Mr. Gallagher walking towards his car, stopping and turning and seeing 3 students. There's no audio, but you kind of see him gesture. You see somebody else, you see one of the teens gesture, and you can watch Mr. Gallagher panic in real time. You watch him kind of drop his stuff, his book bag where he was carrying all of the grading papers, all of that, and you watch him take off to his car and open the door, scramble to try and put the key in. You can watch like the screen go kind of staticky, like almost like there's something that's being distorted by, like, is distorting the audio visual technology going on. You can see the car is not, he can't get it to start. He can't get it to start. And you see the car door open on its own. You see the three teenagers approach the car and Mr. Gallagher inside. You see Mr. Gallagher get lifted by something you cannot see. Getting attacked by something you cannot see. You see the three teens just watching calmly. No biggie. Like, this is normal. You see Mr. Gallagher drop to the ground. You see something move vaguely in the forest. And there is a moment of where you can see who the three teens are. Can I get a roll?
Sure, what kind?
What kind? Let's see here. Let's do contact rolls.
Yes.
Smile.
All right, it's been forever. These rolls
Is
working
it
again?
exclamation point roll or R?
We'll just test.
I think either
R exclamation point R and then space and then whatever dice you're rolling.
How dice pools.
Ugh.
Logan knows nobody.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Logan's like,
Combine all
who
your
the fuck are these people staring directly at Nadia?
Yeah, I swear. I'd like to
Uh.
imagine that Logan had come in like partway through the video, like she hadn't already been at the Bastion, so she just arrives and sees you all crowded around this video
Okay.
Alex is playing and would just kind of walk up behind y'all. So she's at a bit of a she's standing back.
I'm realizing that we're all the Heart Squad.
Yeah.
You are the Heart Squad, which is another reason why I was excited that all of you would be here. So three of you recognize some of the kids. Warren, you know two of these people very, very well.
Oh?
Yes. It's Kim and Callie.
Well, fuck.
It's Kim and Callie, and none of you are quite sure who this third one is. You're not even sure you're in classes with this kid. You're not sure you've even seen them in your school before. But yeah. So Alex has it paused on the frame of where you can very clearly see Kim and Callie's face. And it's like, who are these? Do you know them?
Can I get a quick read of everybody else? Are they recognizing both of these individuals?
Well, okay, so technically Theo and Milo passed. Whether or not Theo and Milo actually know who these two are, that's up to them.
I'm just thinking of the the Halloween party
Yeah, you definitely would have. You would have definitely. Actually, wait, no, like. Yeah, no, Alex is like, do you know who these are? But you know, Warren, you know that Alex knows one of them. For sure.
I would hope so. I would hope
you
he would
would
know. I hope
hope
they would know their younger sister.
Their little sister. But like, do you know who these people are?
Logan sure is just squinting over all of your guys' heads. She can't really see.
What the fuck is Kim doing there?
There you go.
Wait, that's Kim?
Yeah, Kim.
I can't see. You guys are crowding it.
Alex kind of like rolls out of the way.
Step back.
Just imagine like Alex is like looking to make room for you. So you can watch this happen. And Alex points at the third and is like, I've not seen them before. But I don't know what to make of this.
What would Kim be doing with all of this? I'm going to go talk to her after this. But who's that? Who are the other two?
What do you mean, who are the other two? So you recognize Kim, and for sure. You also, Warren, you also recognize Callie.
Yes, Warren recognizes Callie. Warren is not telling anyone.
Oh. Okay.
You are so lucky Logan doesn't recognize any of these fuckers.
Milo's probably just like, I've seen them before, but I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
I don't.
Logan squints a little because she's trying really hard, but she doesn't.
You can try again. I'll let you reroll.
Sure.
Okay.
Heart contact again?
Yeah, go for it. Okay, yeah. It's the after squinting event. You're like, oh! And you recognize. You definitely recognize Kim for sure, because Kim's been mentioned at that point. And you probably have an idea it's Callie.
Logan and Callie have interacted before.
Mm-hmm. But like Logan and Theo have also like,
Theo, yeah.
so, like it's not saying much.
There's a bit of recognition when Logan looks at Callie and she glances at Warren because like, don't wait, hold on. But she's not certain, and so she's just gonna kind of frown at Warren. And then look back at the tape of trying to make up the third person.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that third person doesn't even go here. I would know them if they did. Because this is a face that I've never seen, right, Amber?
Correct. This is a face that none of you recognize.
Could they be from Red Acre or something?
I mean, maybe. Alex kind of like hunches over and like kind of like zooms back, like rewinds it a bit and like looks at them from in any way that they can, and they're like, I have no idea who this person is. Like, we at least normally with stuff like this we have an idea, but I don't even know where they would have come from.
What does this person look like?
They're very basic. They are the most nondescript human person you've ever seen. Like,
oh fuck, it's Reese.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Wow.
Logan is super keeping her mouth shut right whether or not this person is from Redacre for sure, since she clearly didn't know that Reese was from Havenhill. And that kind of backfired on her. So, not a word.
Okay. Yeah, very nondescript. Could very easily pass this person on the street, wouldn't think anything of it.
Well, they don't
Nothing
look like
that stands
anything
out.
special.
Alex even rewinds further back, and you can watch the in 2x speed. You can watch the clusterfuck that was Wyatt and Lore stealing the car.
Wait, did we know about that?
No, but Alex just kind of looks at it and it's just like, well, that solves that part, but and just skips over it, doesn't think anything of it. It's like, okay, yeah, no, that's.
Wait, was that Lauren? What?
Go back.
They rewind and they play through, and you can see Lore and Wyatt and Maxie. Yeah, Lore, Wyatt, and Maxie.
Oh my god.
Breaking into Mr. Gallagher's car, popping the hood, unhooking the battery, shoving it in somebody's backpack, closing.
Warren just glances over to the car battery sitting in the bastion.
Wait, is this why they were acting so weird about? Logan also glances over.
Max is like, well, it explains a lot about that battery. But I feel like this is a coincidence and not intentional.
Well, yeah, I don't think Logan and... No, I'm Logan.
Logan.
Lauren and Wyatt would have done that.
Logan talks in third person, adds to notes.
This one believes. I mean,
Yes. Yeah, so Alex kind of pauses the video and is just like, well, I obviously can't give this to the police because he just kind of floats in the air. Doesn't really.
Yeah, but we know what that is, right? That's the same thing that...
Yeah. We have an idea on what that is.
Why did it... And Warren just runs a finger across his throat.
Oh my god.
Instead of just whatever it did to Logan before.
That's the question, isn't it? I mean, wasn't Alex kind of fumbles through a bag and pulls out a newspaper clipping from Mr. Gallagher's from the newspaper article announcing Mr. Gallagher's death, murder, however they phrased it. I don't remember the exact phrasing. I'm pretty sure it was an accidental. They ruled it accidental, but we all know otherwise. And it's just kind of well, we have. Let me pull up the exact phrasing here. Oh, where did it go? I had a bunch of windows open and they all closed when I was getting stuff ready. Dang it. Anyway, the Gallagher report was, well, they ruled it as a heart attack in the end. So maybe he wasn't meant to die and the panic and the fear got to him.
Unfortunate.
I mean, he was no spring chicken.
Oh, how old is Mr. Gallagher?
Like,
Was he?
Like-
Was.
it was like late 30s, early 40s kind of thing.
Spring chicken.
Still pretty young for a heart attack.
That's why it's so, which is why I wanted to get this. But this doesn't really explain much of anything other than Kim's involved in things that she shouldn't be.
Do we know how many kids at our school are involved with this whole thing? Like the way they are?
No, not that I'm aware of.
It seems like a lot.
Yeah. Um, Theo. Sorry.
I know that was so hard to say that single word.
She had to try a little bit. There's a bit of a struggle. Sorry. So she, yes, struggles to remember Theo's name a little bit, looks up at you. Have you heard anything else from your friend?
He gives kind of a not quite a shrug, but kind of like a vague gesture with his shoulders and excuse me? I
Keep going.
okay. Hang on, I gotta regather my scruples.
I'm sorry, I stopped in the middle there because I shifted and my tattoo hurt, so I realized that he was dry. That's why I got distracted. Please go on.
Oh, you've been talking about your tattoo this entire
Oh
fucking
my
time.
god, please go on.
He'd give a very vague gesture with his shoulders and just tried to reach out, and I probably should have been more receptive to that, but nothing about, whole answers are for the faithful thing.
Okay, wait, but he's been trying to talk to you?
Yeah. Just casually.
She crinkles her nose. In a sort of, what the fuck? What do you mean your friend gets to talk to you? Kind of manner. And she pulls out her phone and kind of holds it up, waves it slightly. Nadia's number got deleted. Even if I wanted to text her, I can't.
Is Nadia at school? Like,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
No, Nadia's at school. She's been making a point of avoiding people. Like, if you have a class with her, she gets into class like just before the class bell rings, so you can't talk to her before. And she leaves the second the bell rings, whether or not the teachers dismiss the class. And nobody can...
As soon as winter break had started, she yeeted off to some out-of-town vacation, so no one could reach her during that time either.
Yep, she doesn't exist outside of classes at this point in time. Or so it feels. You guys also have been seeing Tallulah kind of like stomp her way through like the hallways and stuff, very obviously looking, without any luck.
See, think it was her choice outright, or be her parents, or...
Crosses her arms, shrugs a little bit.
Alex is like, okay, wait. So we have Kim. We have these two. We have your friend Theo and your friend Logan. That's 5? 6? Am I doing math? And like looks at his
5.
like looks at his hand. Like they look at their hands like numbers. But also
Warren
they're
and Logan in unison, 5.
right. Yeah, so that's 5 known. So if there's more, that's a start. Might be able to piece something together from those.
There was that one kid outside of the post office on Halloween who was looking at my car, remember?
Alex is like, I don't...
You weren't there, no. When we were at the post office, some kid was there with... And she looks to... God, who the fuck was with her? Were any of these fuckers with her during the
Oh, yeah.
post office?
Yeah, I think Milo was
I
actually.
think
Okay.
Milo was.
I don't
Huge.
remember anything.
she looks at Milo and like kind of snaps her finger. Remember I think there was an adult and another kid our age probably looking at my car while we were inside the post office.
Yeah, didn't they take your license plate or something?
Yeah, they did. I had to file in a stolen car report the next day and pretend I didn't know where it was.
So that is maybe 5, maybe 6 that we've identified. Definitely 4, 3. Yeah, definitely 3 from Haven Hill. Why would your sister be involved with these guys, Alex?
That's a good question. Alex is on their phone currently, like, angry. Like, hi, little... No!
What?
What?
They're having a battle.
What the hell just...
At the sister comment,
Go for it.
Logan does blink and look between Warren and Alex. Back at Warren, just stares directly at Alex like, wait. Hold on, I'm connecting the dots.
Logan, you do know Kim's last name?
Okay, look, I didn't realize that you two were kind of just pout, half pout, half like lip purse.
Mm-hmm.
What are we realizing? Okay.
Kim is Alex's little sister.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Can I get a... let's do... I have to remind myself of what all of the checks are. Because it's been so long. Can I get a... I don't even remember what I was gonna have you roll for. Never mind. Ignore me. Okay, yeah, no, my train left me at my station. I don't freaking...
You're good.
My voice
I don't know
mod borking. Yeah, my voice mod borking also. Oh. Yeah, no, Alex is like typing on their phone. It's kind of like, hey, sis, what's up? It's been a hot minute. We should hang out, maybe.
Are they saying this out loud as they're typing it?
No, but like if you happen to like take a peek, like you're kind of getting like that vibe. Theo snooping. Yeah. Okay, yeah, you definitely see like how freaking awkward Alex is at typing a message to their younger sister.
Oh my god.
They are not smooth whatsoever. Can I get a investigate check from people? We're gonna use this as like an observation check. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Warren sees all.
Seriously. Warren's on high alert after noticing.
Jesus hates me.
Do we need to light a candle for like?
Can
I
I
swear-
give Logan? Can I give Logan one?
You can totally give Logo one. Hold on, I need to
my
screenshot
God.
this and just post this without any context.
So let's keep track of how many ones Logan gets.
1,
Yeah.
2,
Session.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, so those of you who passed or were given a pass by somebody else, I mean, Warren could share with you, Theo.
You gonna ask nicely?
That's a no.
With a cherry on top.
Warren doesn't know Theodore well.
Damn.
Wow, disgusting. Okay. So those of you who succeeded, okay. You notice the sentinel tattoo on Alex's arm is just faintly glowing. Especially so when like names are dropped, like Kim, or if you mentioned Damien or Nadia, those names also caused it to light up slightly. Just something to note.
I will
Alex,
say-
is everything okay? Have you found any more information about Oscar? Or anything more about Reese's kidnappers? And as Warren is saying each of these names, he is keeping close watch.
Alex is just kind of like, Oscar? I thought Oscar's been okay. Unless Oscar isn't okay?
No, we hang out all the time. He's fine.
Yeah, so
Oh, sorry, my mistake.
Is something wrong with him?
Yeah.
Getting names confused, that's all. Don't
Oh,
worry
okay.
about it, Milo.
Okay.
Wait, what is Milo's full name? I need to know this.
Milo, right?
Yeah.
So
if
Milo
Milo
isn't short for anything. Okay.
No. Milo is Milo.
Theo is going to murder you at some point. Keep calling them Theodore.
Murder.
I don't know what you mean, Theodore.
Hmm.
Marshmallow.
Well, all you have to do is threaten murder. How do you think Logan got Warren to stop calling her Logan Marie?
Yeah.
Do any of those three names light up or cause an effect to the chain tattoo?
So you had said Oscar, and you had said Reese, and you had said
Alex as well.
Alex. Well, obviously Alex is Alex, so it doesn't light up.
Okay.
Oscar, it doesn't light up, and Reese, it doesn't light up.
Storing this information away.
Logan had noticed the maybe Logan hadn't noticed the glowy. Would Milo, in order to give Logan the success, just like nudged her and like quietly pointed out that, hey, look at that.
Yeah, and if no one points it out, he's about to verbally point it out. So anyone else can go first.
No, so Logan would just look at it, would have just looked at it when Milo pointed it out, and looked at Milo like with the just look of confusion. And she's not going to say anything, so please feel free.
How's it glow like that?
What? Alex, like, what?
He's gonna point at the
Tattoo.
yeah. He's gonna say, yeah, go.
Yeah, it's kind of like when he's active, you know, paying attention.
So he's paying attention when we talk about people?
Well, I mean, Alex kind of like looks like they're trying to figure out words to explain it. Well, my goal has been to get people back. So maybe this is his way of keeping track of people involved. I'm not entirely sure of all of the things that he does or why he does it. But it's been helpful nonetheless.
You trust him a lot, don't you?
Kind of have to. I mean, when you've seen the things we've seen.
Yeah, no, just shrugs a little bit.
Wint.
Squint.
I'm picturing
Alex-
Milo just saying that.
If Milo like says squint and squints, then Alex squints back. Like, very obviously playfully, but like what do you want from me?
No, he does not say squint.
No, it's
No, just whatever. Just asking.
Have you talked to any of them?
If her arms weren't already crossed, she crosses them again.
Yeah, Logan, do you have any tattoos?
Is that in character, Milo?
Yes. Yes.
Oh my god. She crosses her arms, looks at Alex, looks at Milo. No.
Wint.
That was the least convincing no I've ever
Yeah.
heard.
You don't even know which question I was answering.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Still not convincing.
Crinkles her nose. Makes a face at you, Theo.
Don't worry, they don't have that much that's useful to say. So, what are we going to do about this situation? I could, if your talking with Kim isn't going well, Warren kind of leans over to look at Alex's phone, see if there's a response.
Alex like like don't look at my shit.
I could probably go meet up with Kim, Callie, and Jordan and maybe talk, see what they're up to. Casually.
Light up.
Yes.
Right, that's her name. Internally, like, oh, right.
Ding.
And she frowns and opens her mouth to look at Warren. And then closes it.
Do the tattoos light up when Warren says any of those 3 names.
Yes. Takes note of all 3.
Ooh.
Sorry, Warren.
It's doing the
We have no clue what that means.
We have 0 idea.
the thing again.
If it's distracting, I can cover it.
Um,
I'm
I
just
kind of think of it as like automatic, like LED lights. I've gotten used to ignoring it.
do you talk a lot about kids from our school?
I mean, I think out loud a lot. That helps. I know Sawyer also thinks out loud. It's just something we do. We've now gotten to the habit of talking out loud. That way we're not in spiral thoughts. I don't know how much you've interacted with anybody, but like, I talk out loud. Sawyer talks out loud. Annie definitely talks out loud. Avery, not as much. But you feel less silly. Like, you start off feeling silly, but then, like, you get more comfortable with it, and then there's no filter.
Mm-hmm.
But then you're not reiterating the same thoughts over and over again. So, like, it works out. Alex kind of, like, looks at the far wall where, like, the car battery is kind of placed against. And it's like, I was thinking about turning that into a cork board. I thought that would help. Just keep track of everything.
That'd be neat.
Like one of those conspiracy theory boards or whatever with all the red thread.
Well, considering that my van has been basically taken, and the only paperwork I now have was what I managed to haul out of said van, I kind of need to start over. So,
Fair enough.
and why not here, where everybody can contribute? Alex's phone goes off. Alex is like, I gotta take this, and gets up and walks away.
Logan turns to Theo. She remembers their name.
Damn.
I'm
Okay.
gonna have to reiterate that every single time. She looks at Theo. So, Damien's tried talking to you, right?
Seems like he's texted me and then glances at me a lot in class. Like he wants to say something and then just doesn't.
So, why not approach him at school?
It feels weird. Maybe wrong. It feels wrong not doing it, but it feels wrong doing it as well.
She raises an eyebrow. Do you want backup?
How so?
Frowns a little because she remembers Lore joking about, like, keeping Nadia in place or whatever so she can't run away. So not that, but she does frown a little bit. Shrug. I mean, I don't know if it feels weird to talk to your friend, then having someone else there might help. Forget about it.
I appreciate the thought nonetheless.
I think Milo would be a really good backup for you.
That makes him smile.
I mean, yeah, Milo's nice.
Unassuming.
Maybe we
Yeah,
can
that's a
help
good
him
word.
still.
Maybe we can ask him about the others.
I just don't want to scare him off either. I think maybe that's what's stopping me.
That's why Milo is going with you. Can you be afraid of this face?
I couldn't. I don't know about Damien.
Oh wait, never mind.
Oh.
Sorry, I just remembered something.
Yeah? Yeah?
Milo's supposed to be scared of war. I forgot. I completely forgot.
Don't worry, I'm very
okay.
persuasive, Milo.
It's also been a couple months. You've had like some desensitization, whatever.
They chilled out. They're
Yeah,
fine.
it's slightly chilled out.
You still get the side eye sometimes in school. That's it. Yeah, sorry, continue. Sorry.
You're so fine. Yeah, so we can just send Milo with you after class or whatever. At least you know where Damien is after class, right?
Sorry, I spaced the fuck out. Okay, say that again.
Lacrosse, you both are on the lacrosse team, right?
Yeah. Or no. No. But we used to... Okay, this is me out of character saying no. Rewinding. Can't do the noise that Mari does. Yeah, thank you. No, but he usually meets me at the field.
Okay, so text him to meet you.
You don't think that'd just be weird? Not responding to texts and then suddenly being like, yeah, meet me at XYZ.
You're trying to build back a bridge. You're just meeting up with a friend you've grown distant from. That's all. No need to be so nervous about it, Theodore.
I
you
will
said makes
literally eat your fingers if you call me by my full name.
No.
What the fuck? That was a fuck that Logan would say.
Excuse me?
It's a threat.
Okay, and Warren takes like a step back.
But
Is Theo's phone out?
Wait, why? It's probably like in his pocket, sticking
Damn
out
it,
a bit.
okay.
Why?
Grab
What?
it, Logan. Do it.
No, so Logan's just gonna cross her arms and look at you kind of expectantly, like, alright, you gonna text him?
I don't think I'm gonna bombard him with questions regarding, you know, the
Okay,
whole
well, you
deal.
said that he wanted to talk to you about something and he keeps shying away from it, right? So let him talk to you about whatever it is.
I guess, yeah.
You want me to text him?
I'll figure something out, but thank you.
Mm.
I guess we're texting him.
Okay. If you're
Cross
texting,
my fingers.
yeah, tell me what you're texting Damien.
I gotta get my keyboard.
While you're texting Damien or trying to get the courage to text Damien, Warren,
Yeah.
you get a text message from a unknown number.
Oh boy, another one.
And it says, sorry to bother you. Do you know if Logan shared my number with somebody?
Oh.
I text back. Who is this?
There's like a slight pause, delay, and you get Nadia.
Hey, Logan, by any chance, did you get a text from, and then I read out this number?
She fishes out her phone, checks the texts. Same number?
Same number.
Yeah, did they Text you?
Yeah. Did you give her number out to anyone else?
Wait, who is it?
Nadia Moore.
She makes like a slight face and looks off, processing. I asked Tallulah, but Tallulah didn't.
Warren
respond.
texts back. She sent it to Tallulah.
You get like basically a keyboard
Rolling eyes
smash
emoji.
response and a rolling eyes emoji and a thanks. And nothing further from Nadia after that.
And I add Nadia's phone to my contact list.
Wait, she's texting you?
Yeah. Sounds like she texted you.
I am such a fucking moron. Okay, sorry, continue.
Are you okay?
No! I forgot that he's on the fucking team and Theo caught him. That's why they're close.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're
Could've
good.
left
It's
the
okay.
So long.
He could have left the team.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Don't worry about it.
Well, yeah, but it was some weird, creepy. It was an unknown number. I don't know. She didn't say who it was.
Did you ask?
I tried to.
Well, it's Nadia.
Why the hell did she
It looks
switch
like
her number
she's
and-
trying to reach back out to you too.
She like kind of glares at you like, okay, you don't need to fucking explain this to me. And she turns away and she's gonna pull out her phone and start texting the unknown number that she had gotten that single text from.
Okay.
Was I not supposed to give out your number? Question mark, question mark, question mark. You didn't even tell me who this was.
There's definitely a delay in a response to you. To which she was like, I figured you would have noticed the other number was no longer in service and put 2 and 2 together. And there's a reason Tallulah doesn't have this number.
She does now. Oops.
Warren is going to text Nadia back. Do you not want me to give out your number to anyone?
Would prefer not.
Cool.
You get like a thumbs up emoji. Theo. You get a response from Damien being like, yes, exclamation point, please, I would love to talk. Wherever is comfortable with you. I'm down for whatever. And it's kind of coming in like the stilted text here, text there kind of thing. Definitely sending like as he's thinking of it. Yeah.
He'd respond with, okay. Is the field okay?
Field works fine. After school?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll see you then.
There's like this delay. And you get, I've missed you.
Get.
Have you seen Theo's board, you motherfucker?
I haven't, but thanks.
There's some stuff on it. Anyways,
Okay. Noted.
now he'd send a heart emoji. And a you too.
Meanwhile, Logan's yelling at no.
I mean, if Logan wants to yell at Nadia, she's more than welcome to yell at Nadia.
She responds like she takes a while to respond because she's yes, Nadia was right. She probably should have put 2 and 2 together, but it was really hectic right before finals week.
Yeah, no, I get that. Just was... I don't know what I was hoping, but glad you're responding.
Do you wanna... typing, deleting, typing, deleting. Do letter U want to talk?
You get a photo of a view that you recognize.
Mm-hmm.
And Nadia's like, I'm always here.
What's the view?
Where would you have hung out all the time with Nadia? Whether or not Tallulah was there, where was yours and Nadia's spot?
I'll get back to you on that. Has how's Milo's messages with his mom going?
Wait, are those canon?
They can be.
They don't have to be.
They don't have to be.
No, I imagine he's just standing there and like looking at this wall. I don't know.
I'm just
on your phones. He's just
gremlin posing. While they're busy texting up a storm and everything, Alex kind of peeks their head in and is kind of like, "You're, yeah, okay. Y'all good in here?" Like,
you get
a point.
wave.
Yes, from Logan, who has her back turned.
Casual thumbs up.
I need therapy.
Hey Milo,
Yeah.
can I get a roll from you?
Sure.
Give me a investigation check.
Okay. Nope.
Okay. Something kind of like flickers in the corner of your vision, but nothing's there when you look.
Okay.
Nobody else notices because you're all busy on your phones.
Great.
Yeah.
I have a location. Ish.
Would you like to say what the location is?
Amber looks like they're thinking really hard right now.
I'm trying to remember a thing. I'm trying to remember something.
Okay.
Milo, flip a coin. Like,
Okay. Just okay.
you can do like a two-sided die.
Yeah.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Milo, you recognize something.
Oh, okay.
Some humming. A humming from when you were in the maze.
In the room?
coming from nearby.
Can he know which direction? Is there a direction?
There is a direction. It's coming from the back door.
Okay, let's go see it.
You're
To
gonna
the
go
backyard, or
the back door, when you actually like look at it, it's no longer just with like that, like the bar that Avery had installed kind of thing. It's covered in, locked with a bunch of gold chains, glittering and gleaming, sparkling even, and the humming is coming from the other side.
Warren is not actively texting anybody, so as Milo's walking away to follow the noise, I feel like Warren probably would follow.
Definitely, yeah.
He would have looked around and he would have seen everyone on their phone and he would have went over there. Can he touch a chain just because they look pretty?
Just because they look pretty? Yeah, you can totally touch a chain.
Okay, cool.
Like, do you poke it? Do you grab it? Like, what do you...
Just like a grab.
Like a grab.
Like a jet. He's not trying to get outside. He don't want to go out there. But
Okay.
it's bad out there.
All right.
pretty.
Well, pretty. Very pretty.
Familiar.
Your hand kind of feels wet. Like you dunked your hand in the ocean or like a pool or something. It's that wet sensation when you touch the chains.
Squish.
The very, very squish.
Sentinel
He's-
is canonically slimy.
He is now squishing them.
They're not giving away. They're not like mushy. It's just you have the wet, almost like overly sweaty feeling in your hand as you like basically grasp at these chains.
What the fuck?
Sweating.
I gotta go.
I don't know where I'm going, but we can't stay here.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, he's just gonna keep messing with them, and that's it.
All right.
They're entertaining.
They're entertaining. So if you continue to mess with them and everything, and they make the typical like chain noise, you know, like the jingle, not the jingle, but like the clinking, the clanking noise that they make. And as you're fiddling with them and you blink, you're back with the group. Like you never walk to the door.
Does Warren see this?
If Warren isn't right by the door,
No.
but like you kind of followed,
Yeah.
there's
Just,
like this,
To keep an eye on what this kid is doing, especially
Yeah.
near that door.
yeah, no, it totally makes sense. God damn it, guys in chat. It's kind of like you almost see like a like your own eyesight kind of like flickers, and Milo is back behind you.
Warren's just going to nod and rejoin the group.
Milo
Warren is
is
getting
like,
accustomed to the weird.
he's looking back and forth like real fast, like what the fuck? And then he's gonna walk over again.
You gonna do it again?
Oh my god.
Okay. Are you gonna grasp the chains again?
No, now he's gonna do that thing where he puts his hands behind his back and like bends over and squints real close at them.
Okay.
Milo and Warren are getting gaslit by the Bastion right now.
Where the chains are, as you look, you realize the door is just a solid wall. But it's chained up. The door has been entirely removed.
Wait, since from like 5 seconds ago?
That you can tell,
It's
yeah.
always been that way.
No, there was definitely a door there before.
Okay.
The music.
That's fun.
So. What would you like to do? That goes for all of you.
Theo would be off his phone by now.
Mm-hmm.
So the location that Nadia had texted to Logan is actually at the outlet malls. It's a table that was like a little bit off to the side, you know, enough where they could of course be seen. But it wasn't. They had their own area TM. Other people weren't going to be bumping into them as they're trying to get to their tables.
Right.
So, and it's close to the edge of like the outlet mall, so it's got a nice little view of the surrounding area.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely recognize the area. In fact, the photo looks like Nadia took it from her usual spot at the table.
Mm-hmm.
So, Theo, you're going to go meet up with Damien.
After
Logan,
school?
yeah, tomorrow after school. Logan, you're meeting up with Nadia now?
We can go now.
I think Nadia would kind of be freaked out if all of us came.
Hold on, wait. That was out of character for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So after she had seen the picture, I'm trying to how do passive aggressive teenage girls type.
Oh, yeah. He's asking. You can watch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does Theo let the group know that they are going to be meeting up with Damien tomorrow after school?
Yes, he'd be like, yeah, we're gonna meet up after school, though.
Oh. Okay. See, it wasn't so hard. And Milo will go with you, right?
Do you want to?
Is Milo still in the room?
Oh, right. No, he'd probably, as soon as he, like, looks up and doesn't see Milo, he'd probably try and figure out where Milo is in the fucking room. Would he just see him in the far distance messing with the chains? Or staring at them,
No,
rather?
squinting really hard at them.
Yeah.
He's trying to have a brain blast, but it's not happening.
What is
Milo?
Milo trying to brain blast right now?
Where, door, why, chain, who put here, help.
Nodding.
I understand.
I see. I mean, you could try a comprehend check.
Wait. Gio, Milo just keeps getting like back and forth, and then he starts running to the door.
Milo?
What check? Sorry.
If you want to try like a comprehension check.
Sure. Oh no.
Oh no, is it a bad roll?
Not good.
Hmm.
Oh my
No.
Yo, nice.
From the bit that you do understand of Sentinel, You get the impression that the wall part might be to protect you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From Buzzy. Buzz.
From the
outside.
humming.
Yeah.
Mhm. So
So yeah, Theo was looking around for Milo, and Milo was off in the other room, like through the doorway at
mhm.
the door.
Yes,
It's a wall now.
it's now a wall.
All Milo?
Yeah, I turn around and go, yeah? Huh?
Where he'd get up from where he was and follow Milo.
Marco Poloing your way through the bastion.
What are you doing over?
The door's gone.
Gonna look at where the door was.
Door's gone. You see the chains. You see the golden chains you associate with Sentinel, but where there was once a door, there is now a wall.
How's your conversation with Theo going?
Yep.
Wait, that's not the right character name.
You're good.
Damien.
We're so out of practice.
Right? It's great though. We got this.
It's a warm-up session. It's fine.
Yep.
Yeah, we decided to meet up after school at the field, so you're welcome to join. I don't know if he'd feel awkward with it, but we could just try, I guess.
I can be your backup and then leave if we can ask him. I don't know. If he looks uncomfortable, I can leave.
Alrighty. Thank you.
Mhm.
Wait, are we just ignoring the door?
I was about to say he'd also like lean around the corner and just be like, Alex is still in the room right there, right?
Yeah, Alex is kind of like on the phone, like looking at you guys like, why are you still here? Like, you guys are normally gone by now, but whatever. Like, like definitely not entirely listening to whoever's on the other side of the phone, but like not Alex is in that weird like hosting the house, the gathering, but also not hosting the gathering, like that weird like do I need to offer
And also
refreshments?
hosting Sentinel.
Yeah, like yeah,
that
it's
too.
the do I need to offer refreshments? Is it okay if I leave actually? I don't know, but I can't get off the phone right now, so like
Hey,
what do I do?
Alex, not to interrupt.
wait.
Did you guys board up this door? Oh, no, sorry, go ahead.
No, Milo's gonna interrupt.
Oh. Yeah.
Does Alex do anything?
Like interrupt Alex talking?
No, interrupt Theo from getting Alex.
Oh,
Theo.
okay.
Oh my fucking god.
Does Alex hear Theo, or are we safe?
Say again? Theo, as soon as Milo spoke up, Theo would stop.
He's gonna say, watch this, watch. And then he's gonna start touching the chains again.
All right, explain how you're touching the chains.
Same as before.
Mhm.
Maybe a little tug, not hard. More like just do it again. Just I don't want to go outside. Just do it again.
At that point, you get like Alex kind of like peeks their head and they're like, "What are you doing?" And you still have the like damp feeling in your hands, but no teleport this time.
He's squinting and he looks sad that he's gonna stop touching them. And he's gonna say, "Last time it teleported me, I swear."
What? I mean, it's not like I don't believe you, but what?
Has Warren
No.
followed? Logan followed Theo after Milo. Warren here too.
In all likelihood, yeah.
Logan looks to Warren like, what? kind of expression.
Warren leans over in like a whisper. After he was messing with the door too much, it teleported him back to the living room. Warren shrugs.
Can I try?
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to try, go for it.
Oh, both in character and out of character. Okay, awesome.
Yeah, either way.
Go over to where the door used to be, take the chains in both hands, and just give it a really hard tug.
You hear the hum from the maze.
Haha, disgusting.
Yeah, and your hand is wet, damp.
He's making a face.
No teleport though. And Alex is just kind of like covers the mouth part of their phone and just like, what kind of fucking drugs? Like, I know we do think, like, hello?
Yo, there's gotta be.
Why is it wet?
I don't know.
Maybe just don't touch the chains that are supposed to keep us away from that area.
Yeah,
If
like the
it's
door that doesn't
wet.
exist anymore?
No, I didn't want to go out. That was never the intention. I just heard the sound, and then they were very bright
sound?
looking,
Hang on.
and they're bright and jingly. So I had to touch them, and I don't think he liked it. But now there's not a door anyway, so
Logan pinches the bridge of her nose.
Sorry, I got called. What did I miss?
You're fine.
Gio's asking, did everyone hear the hum or just Theo?
Now that you guys are near, you might, like, Logan probably also is beginning to, like, hear it. You definitely recognize it. Warren, you hear a hum, but you have no freaking clue what this is.
It's just a humming.
It's just a humming. Yeah. Buildings hum. They do things like that.
I spilled my drink all over my notebook. It's an empty notebook, but still.
No! Ripperonis.
was that an in-character comment about humming?
The humming?
No, that was just like
Okay.
Warren, how he interpreted it.
Okay.
Ew, is that the humming from the maze?
Yeah,
Underground, excuse me.
I think.
Okay, yeah, no, I definitely think we should stop touching that thing if it's making the noise from down there. Can we? She just kind of like gestures back to the other room and like for a moment looks pointedly at Alex like Alex clearly wants us to stop doing whatever the fuck we're doing. Can we go?
I just want to know why it's fucking wet. It's gross.
I wanted
Okay,
to do
stop
it again.
touching it.
The chains are wet.
Yeah.
Like cold wet, warm wet, slimy wet.
Oh my god.
Like seawater wet.
Slime.
Okay. You're meeting with
So,
your friend
what
tomorrow
humming?
after school.
Gonna give the chain another tug and look at it pointedly. Yes. Meeting. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Okay. She's pointedly not looking at Warren for this. Well, I talked to Nadia a little bit, and I think I can talk to her in person. So maybe while you two are talking with your friend, I can go meet up with Nadia.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
You need backup? You need Warren to go with you?
Now she looks at Warren.
I think Nadia would probably be a bit thrown off if I was there.
You could just kind of hang around. We're going to the outlets. People are there normally.
I think it would be better if I didn't.
She...
Nadia knows everyone and everything. If she hears wind that I was also just kind of hanging around, she might be more worried about whatever you're up to, or...
What if it's a trap for Logan?
What kind of trap would Nadia be setting for me?
And we know there's more than one of those kids.
Did you let go of the chains, Theo?
No.
Okay. Then don't worry about it.
What?
Don't worry about it.
What, so you
this-
think they'd, like, kidnap me like they did with Reese?
I don't know. Nadia was nice, but then we saw that Nadia wasn't nice anymore.
I don't want to make
She's-
assumptions, but also I feel like we should take every precaution right now.
Nose crinkle.
Fine, I can go and keep back up.
A little bit of a sigh. Okay. Sure.
Coda? You making a guest appearance? Come here.
No, can you stop grabbing at those things, please, and just
Fine.
jerks her head towards the
fine.
door?
He'd drop it.
You let go of the chains. Nothing happens.
Creeps me out to hear that stuff.
You mentioned the hum again. What's so special about that humming?
It's... She kind of glances at Theo and Milo. It's the sound we...
Yeah.
Down there. In the underground. You hear it everywhere when you're down there.
And I assume the backyard is connected to the tunnels. Interesting.
Is it?
Was that said out loud? Your assumption?
Yeah. Considering that it's supposed to protect the trees from them, I'm going to go out on a limb.
Is Alex still in the room?
Alex is like in the room, but is like fervently whispering on the phone.
No, I don't want to hear about my car's extended warranty.
Like, look, I can't keep doing this. Like, we have things to do. Like, like that kind of, like, nothing actually substantial. Like, nothing important is actually being said, but Alex cannot get off the phone. Kind of situation.
Can't believe they're talking to his mom.
Stop harassing your sister.
Alex, sweetie, you never call.
Yeah.
Okay, well, anyways. Logan walks out of this room. She doesn't want to be by the weird humming door anymore. Wall thing.
Mm-hmm.
X door.
Yeah, I think at this point Warren's probably going to leave the Bastion, since, you know, we've got a busy day ahead of us and, you know, all that. As soon as Warren gets outside and into his car, though, he's texting Callie to see if they want to get lunch at the mall tomorrow. You know,
Callie, yeah.
haven't had a good time to meet up since Mathlete started back up.
Yeah, Callie is totally down.
Cool. Thumbs. Okay. Hand emoji.
Do Theo and Milo?
Yeah, you guys are still in that room.
Oh, don't they walk home together from the fashion usually?
Yeah.
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 Did you guys leave?
So yeah, if they just do like a okay tomorrow after school.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, you too.
Who, in what order do people leave?
Warren first.
Right.
Then probably Logan.
Okay. All right.
Theo's gonna linger because he wants to say something a little cheeky on his way out the door.
Okay.
He just, on the way out, tap Alex on the shoulder and just be like, "If you ever need lessons on how to text less awkwardly, let me know." And then make his way out the door. Yeah, Amber?
Something's thrown at the wall behind you, like shut up kind of thing, but can't because still on the phone. Yeah. All right. I think we're gonna take a break here.
Alrighty.
Hell yeah.
How do we want to start? How was your school day?
Distracted.
Distracted.
Fine. Eric was in a good mood.
Warren has forgotten everything that Kim has taught him about French.
Fair. Damien definitely looks like he can't sit still in class. And to the point of where like he gets sent to the principal's office because he just can't sit still.
Oh my god.
And then we have Logan, can I get I guess an investigation check? Just because we don't really have an observation check in this sort of thing. Add that one to the list of ones that Logan's gotten today.
I have a tally board, don't worry, don't you
Okay.
worry.
Beautiful.
Where'd my pen go?
You notice Tallulah keeps glancing at you more.
At lunchtime, Tallulah and Logan still eat together, right?
Yeah, totally.
Logan pretends there's nothing wrong.
How good is she at
That's
pretending?
a really good question.
I'll let you decide. How convincing is Logan?
How obvious is Tallulah about like repeatedly being something's up with Tallulah?
It's definitely one of those things that like you probably only notice because you know Tallulah as well as you do.
Mm-hmm.
Other people probably don't think anything of it.
So, at lunch, Logan would have pretend to only be, noticing that she's acting weird now. Ooh. And given it very straightforward. Is there something on my face or what?
Oh, no, just have you gotten any more messages from that number? I'm just curious.
Which one?
The one you asked me about?
Oh,
Wait,
She,
you're getting messages from multiple unknown numbers?
she tries to think about it. No. Just, I don't keep contacts for people all the time. No, no, I haven't heard anything else. I didn't respond to it anyways.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
What?
Was just
start getting texts?
No. Was just curious. Hadn't really I don't know, it sounded weird, like contextually, and I wanted to make sure like everything was fine. That's all.
She waves a hand. No, I don't even remember it, dude. It was like right before finals week, so shrugs. Who knows? Whatever.
Yeah. And she just goes back to like picking at her lunch, not really eating. Milo, Oscar brought you some books. Like,
what kind of books?
They're like Oscar's favorite like series. Like,
Aw.
and it's just like, I don't know if you got a chance to read these, but I thought like, maybe this would definitely be something you'd be interested in. And we had talked about stuff, and I like sharing a lot of these things from outside with you, so I thought maybe you'd want to borrow these. You can tell me what you think of them.
Yeah, he looks really excited as he takes them and says, "Yeah, thank you. I'll read them, and then we can have like a book club."
Yeah, we can totally have like a book club. It'll be great.
Mhm.
And like we can talk about it, and we can be with your chickens and everything, and we can just share all our theories about the next book coming out and stuff.
Yeah, and I'll ask my mom to make your cookies. And
Yes, your mom's cookies are the best. Yeah. Warren, you wanted to go to lunch with Callie.
I said lunch, but I meant like after
school. Okay.
Just
Alright.
conveniently like 15 minutes or so right before Logan and Nadia meet up. What a
Gotcha.
weird coincidence.
What a coinky dink. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't misunderstanding timing.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Damien definitely doesn't get back from the principal's office before the end of the lunch.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I flipped a coin. He's a very anxious boy. Yeah. How does the rest of your school day go?
Very distracted. Might have gotten called on a couple times for not responding, or looking like he's paying any attention, but
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
Logan would have mentioned to Eric that she is meeting up with Nadia after school. Just offhandedly.
Yeah.
I have no clue what Amber's looking around for, but somehow I feel like it's the fuckboy voice.
Oh, no. No, he's like, no, he's just kind of like, yeah. Wait, you haven't been hanging with Nadia?
No, yeah, no, it's been, she's just been busy.
Oh. That's unlike her.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
And you're cool with that?
I mean, we're working on it.
Mm. He tugs on the end of your ponytail. And he's like, you know, I'm here if you need me, babe. Totally not sincere whatsoever.
And she like does a little nose crinkle slightly, and then it changes to a forced smile.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't like it when you do that.
Right, sorry. You know me, I just totally forget. I'll remember for next time.
Okay. I can text you tonight after I'm done with Nadia.
No, you can't. Not tonight. Not tonight. I'm busy. I'm meeting with the guys. We're doing things. We're trying to get like that play all figured out. But like, you know what? I'll text you. I'll text you. How about that? Then we can figure things out after one. Yeah? Yeah?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Good talk, babe.
Yeah.
I feel gross. Um, sorry.
No, it was so good. Thank you for that.
It was.
I appreciate the dedication. It was fantastic.
Oh, I hated that. And so it is after school, my friends. It's after school. So Warren is meeting Callie first.
Mm-hmm.
At the mall. At the outlet mall.
Mm-hmm. We can definitely do Theo and Damien first if you want.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the order.
You're closer on the field to the school, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with whatever. It doesn't have to make sense time-wise.
Okay. So yeah, who wants to go first? Who wants to have a heart-to-heart first?
The nervous laughter and lack of answer.
All right.
I'm pointing at the gay people.
That's everyone here.
You really need to narrow it down.
You need
I'm pointing at the gay jock.
What, the gay jock?
Yeah.
When did he get this title?
Is that not your
wrong?
class?
Is it wrong? Is it wrong?
Just because it's right doesn't mean you have to say it.
Uh-huh.
Keep your damn mouth shut.
Uh-huh.
Or what? You'll bite it?
Bite fingies? Gonna bite fingies off, huh?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna lose your digits.
Anyways, go be gay.
Fine. He'd probably hunt down Milo real quick and oh wait, yeah. Milo, what's the deal with Oscar, like, plan-wise? Out of character.
What? I don't think they had plans today.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to
Yeah.
double make sure.
Is Milo just carrying like the stack of books that Oscar brought him?
Yeah, if they didn't fit in his bag, yeah.
Probably a couple of them in your bag, but like not all of them.
And he's hugging them as he walks.
Okay.
And Theo would raise his brow and be like, "Where'd you get all those?"
Oh, they're Oscar's favorites, so we're gonna have a book club.
Oh.
Are you ready to go see him?
I feel like ready is a no word, but yeah. I don't know
Just
why
nod.
I'm so nervous about this. I shouldn't be. It feels so fucking stupid to be nervous about it.
Not stupid. You guys haven't talked in a while. It'll go fine. It'll go great. He probably
Hope so.
misses you. It's fine.
It wasn't a laugh of no. It was like a laugh of, yeah, you know it. But also, feel free to just hang back a little at first. I don't know what to think about how this is all gonna go, but I'll keep an eye out. If you keep an eye out, then I appreciate the backup.
I was actually thinking maybe I could give you see and I'll read a book and I'll just like kind of like a spy, but I won't be reading,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, no, that sounds good.
yeah. Okay.
And thank you again. This music is making me like so anxious. I'm staring.
I'm
directly
sorry.
at you. No, don't apologize. It's good. So yeah, we're gonna go meet him at our favorite spot.
Well, explain your favorite spot.
I'm pretty sure, from what I recall, there's a tree like at the far end of the field. It's like on its own, but it's closer to the edge of the forest than any of the others.
Mm-hmm.
There's no bench. People occasionally throw their trash in there, but whatever. But yeah, it has a nice. It's missing most of its lower branches, just so people wouldn't climb on them. However, it is still climbable, and there is a nice place to sit. So.
Okay. Where are you gonna tell Milo to chill around?
I'd like to think there's some benches, outside the field, along
Okay.
like closer to the road.
All right. Sounds good. Do you arrive together or staggered? Like separate.
I'm thinking staggered. What about you?
Unless you tell him to, he's just gonna stand next to you and walk. But I don't mind either way.
He'd gesture toward the bench with his head.
I imagine he'd get the memo and go sit on it and pretend to read.
Okay.
Like, he's really making sure that Theo doesn't get kidnapped.
Okay. Let me check a thing. This is just for... Damien's already there. He's kind of like pacing, but it's like the pace and then the stop and the pause, like, okay, no, don't pace, like it's fine. And then like goes and like tries to like lean against the tree and then is like practically vibrating out of his skin, so he starts like pacing. Like it's this process of where he's just like talking to himself.
Jesus Christ.
So you can hear him kind of like muttering to himself. He doesn't see you come up. He doesn't see you approach.
Oh boy, we're not gonna accidentally scare him, right? Also, do I know that he went to the principal's office?
I mean, that would be one of the explanations that you would assume if he doesn't like if he got sent out during class.
He'd have his head tilted to the side a little and slow his pace, but just call out, "Hey, are you okay?"
Oh, yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. You fine? Are you okay? You all right?
I think so. How was your principal's office trip?
You know, the usual, call mom because I couldn't freaking sit still. But like, it's fine. Not an issue.
We'll just TP his house again later.
I mean, I planned on it. He kind of like looks behind the tree and you can see where he's like actually carrying like some of the, like the single use, like the single rolls.
I thought you were gonna say there's like just the circle of tracks in the ground from all the pacing.
I mean, there's those too.
Oh god.
And it's just like, yeah, no. I'm fine. I'm kind of like looks around nervously and takes a deep breath and he's like, I'm glad you got out okay.
You raise a brow.
You know, from everything. It starts kind of fiddling with his sleeves. Not making eye contact.
Yeah, it's I think that's part of what I wanted to apologize for. I feel like a bunch of bullshit way bigger than us shouldn't have any impact on our relationship, and I'm sorry for shutting down on you.
There's no need for sorries between us. I mean, I kind of lashed out too, and it's just a tough like situation all around, and I didn't want to get you involved.
If it's any consolation, I feel like I'm already neck deep in this shit, so.
Yeah, and kind of like rubs at his face, and he's like, if you remember, I was with you when you went down there. And I thought maybe that it would be one and done and be fine, and it wouldn't be an issue, and you let it drop, you know, because everything else going on in your life, and then you didn't, and things happened.
Were you able to get away from...
Yes and no. They're watching my mom.
Shit.
And they know I know, and they know they know, and so they were do the thing and we'll pretend everything's fine and you don't have to worry about it. So I thought, why not? Like, maybe then it'd stop, you know, and it didn't stop. But it's cool. It's all cool.
Okay, so you're not gonna go all cult hoo-ah-ah on me, right?
No, trying not to. If I do though, you have full permission to beat the shit out of me, Theo.
I wouldn't do that even if you came at me waving a lacrosse stick. You're fine.
I will beg you to do that if I come at you waving a lacrosse stick.
Just sit your ass down. We can talk about normal people shit.
Yeah, and he just kind of like literally just drops. Like he doesn't even like and he's just like rubbing his hands together. Like he needs a fidget, he needs something. He's just so amped up.
Not to be gay, but like just to get him to stop fidgeting, he would sit down right next to him and just grab a hand and plant it on the ground.
But
Gay.
Ah!
yeah, no, and that totally, he's like, okay. Like you can feel him like trembling. But he's definitely not finishing. He's not fidgeting as much, like, but there's definitely like the trembling.
Fine, you're safe here.
Yeah, safe here. We're okay. We're fine. But you're good? You're good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
That's all I really worried about.
I'm just glad you're okay too.
More gay shit. He holds your hand and kind of squeezes it like
We talked about this. It's not gay. Right? Amber.
What?
Right?
What? What?
Huh?
What?
Whatever you
Oh,
say.
Are we no homoing right now?
Are you wearing your socks?
Are you wearing the socks?
Oh my fucking god. Milo.
No, it's like, no, it's fine. It's fine. Like, we're good. We're good. I'm sorry I missed your last match, like the last game and everything, you know, was busy. I'm here now. I'm here now.
And I appreciate it, and I'm sorry for, you know, just shutting down again. Is there anything you wanted to talk about in particular?
Just kind of missed hanging out with you and doing things, but I didn't want you to think I don't want to be around you. You know, like we're friends and we're allowed to have disagreements, but that doesn't mean because we don't agree on something or we're not doing the same thing or whatever, that doesn't mean I don't want to be around you. You know? Does that make sense? I'm not sure I'm making sense.
You're fine. You have more anxiety than I do.
Yeah, cool. But we're here now. We're here now. And like you can kind of just see his body just relax.
Trying not to do more gay shit. Trying not to do more gay shit.
no homo, right? Like, just all of the no homo, right? I did not mean to do that. It's the funniest thing.
It certainly happened.
Yeah. Matt, how's your book?
I see gay shit. No. He's probably read the same line. Well, first it was upside down, of course.
Of
And then
course.
he read the same line over and over and over because he was like looking up and around to make sure like no one else is there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Reading some James Baldwin.
What is Oscar like? Is it Harry Potter? Does Oscar like Harry Potter?
I was thinking Oscar kind of liked
No, we don't support that anymore. Never mind.
I don't support that. I was thinking like what is the I'm completely blanking on the
Animorph.
Animorphs. Sure, it's Animorphs.
Oh my god.
It's Animorphs.
I'm just kidding. No.
It's the
Creepy Atlantis episode.
let's not do that.
We can figure it out later.
Yeah, we can figure it out. It could be the Greek gods.
Percy Jackson?
Percy, thank you. I could not remember his fucking name. It's like that series. Or something along those lines.
Aw.
Percy Jackson or Artemis Fowl or something.
Okay.
Yeah. But definitely supernatural stuff.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Is there anything specific that Theo wanted to talk about with?
I've been mulling that over, but like, I think it's mostly just 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 enjoy the time because it's been really awkward, with just the whole internal battle of shit. Did I just fuck this up? Did some supernatural entity just fuck this up? Are we still friends? Obviously, you're still making effort to be. Okay, now we're talking. I think we're chill. Okay, now we're gonna enjoy spending time with each other.
Sweet. So then, if you're comfortable with that, we can end your scene here.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for the backup, Milo.
Oh yeah, I did a ton. You're welcome.
Listen,
And the
on the
muscle.
lookout.
Milo did more than he thinks he did.
I'm the muscle.
Mm-hmm. All right. On to... Let's see here. What was the order? All right, Logan and Nadia or Chloe and Warren?
I think Logan and Nadia first would be good.
Just threw me into the bus like that, why don't you?
Beep beep.
But yes, I'm down for Logan and Nadia.
Okay. So, explain how Logan arrives. Like,
normally Tallulah would be the one to drive them all to the mall. Obviously not the case here, but she is going to at least try to be a little bit not super obvious about where she is, just because she didn't mention it to Tallulah that she was meeting up with Nadia. She doesn't need, she doesn't need word getting back to Tallulah after she literally just lied to Tallulah. So, haha, Spets. Let's hope Eric can keep his mouth shut. So she would just, arrive in her own car, park it off to the side. And the spot that usually they would chill at is towards the back side and back of I guess that would be a corner of the main outlet mall area, and it's just a table that happens to be a little bit further away, spaced out from the rest of the nice little picnic tables that the outlets usually have set up.
Gotcha. Okay.
As you arrive, you can probably see that Warren already has a table a good ways away, but within like eye line. Starting with Kelly.
When Logan does catch sight of Warren, she would pause and just kind of look really hard at Callie, like trying to connect the dots once more, because she's still not 100% sure. And now she's getting more certain, because she's like, well, yeah, no, that's the Okay, she'll just text Warren about this later. And she would be on her way.
Okay. You beat Nadia there. Did you stop to get like a snack or anything?
She would have moved to the table, gone to like kind of stand at it, realized that she might be waiting here for a bit, because Nadia's not always the most on time person, and briefly go to grab, like, I don't know, a fucking lemonade.
Okay. You grab the lemonade, and you sit back down, or like you go to your spot and you sit down. No more than like 10 minutes later, like 10 minutes maximum. Nadia walks up and she's carrying 2 drinks, and she's like, oh. And places a drink in front of you, and she's like, I got you something, but you already have something else, so
What's the drink?
it's like a pink lemonade. It's a pink lemonade, and when you look inside, like there's actual like berries in there.
So Logan's sitting with her legs crossed, and she has her own lemonade in front of her, and she looks from Nadia down to the cup of lemonade that she brought, and then seems to contemplate for a moment, move her own cup to the side, and then reach over and take the cup that Nadia brought, and just says, "You always had better taste."
Nadia kind of laughs. She's like, no. And sits down. She's like, if I had better taste, we wouldn't be in this situation. But, you know, here we are. And she, like, noisily slurps at her drink. But, thanks for meeting me.
Thanks for... She's quiet for a little bit. Reaching out.
Yeah, I thought it was about time. You didn't deserve the silence. She kind of like leans forward and she's like, so, did you invite Warren? Or is this a coincidence that after, you know, I'd been messaging you and him, he shows up?
A little eyebrow quirk attempt at a frown. She glances around, looks to, I guess, wherever Warren is. And she tries to kind of look slightly surprised. I didn't invite him. Didn't know
okay.
he'd be here with his friend.
Friend's a good word. But okay.
At no point has Warren acknowledged Logan's existence since getting here.
As he should.
So, you probably have a lot of questions, huh?
Yeah. I do.
I hope I can answer them for you. I don't want to assume what you're going to ask. So.
Why the new number?
Yeah, their number was being blown up. No one stopped messaging. Tallulah?
Okay, next question. Why don't you want Tallulah to have this number? Your new one.
That's... So, she's been sitting across from the table from you, right? And she grabs her drink and kind of walks around to the other side and sits right beside you and is looking out. And she's like, This isn't really my secret to share. But we Tallulah and I broke up. And it was ugly, and it just got really nasty really fast. And when you know people for a really long time, you just get like know exactly what to say to hurt people, and I couldn't do it anymore. And so I just got rid of the number and started over, and I didn't want to put you in the middle, and it was so nobody supposed to know. And yeah. So, I've been avoiding Please say something.
Logan doesn't say something. So she's just kind of like, she hadn't looked to Nadia when she sat next to her. She continued staring forward, outward, whatever, sipping her lemonade. And she had kind of just put the drink down, kept staring outward. Her brow is a little bit furrowed because you can see she's kind of processing. Are you serious?
Yeah, no, there was something, like, she found my, like, the cardigan, and it wasn't supposed to, she thought I was cheating on her, but, like, I was just doing, silly shit, and, she took it as it's easier to believe I was cheating on somebody that you've known for so long, rather than, dealing with a fucking cult, but, whatever, it's fine. And I couldn't do it anymore. So, yeah, that's why I haven't really been doing anything lately. And, didn't want to put you in the middle, because it's not your fault. You're not involved. You're not, my and Tallulah's problem has nothing to do with you. But, you were kind of inadvertently brought into it anyway. So, yeah.
Logan's putting her head on the table. She's putting, her arms are just head down in her arms briefly.
Logan?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry if this is too much for everything. Like, I know I can be a lot, and I have to know everything about everyone, but I don't want everybody to know everything about me. But like, well, it's not fair to you, because you used to tell me everything, and I tried to do the same, but I completely understand.
Nadia, I thought you were being brainwashed.
What?
You've just been up to the weird, creepy shit, and those other kids said that they saw you and Damien in the gym saying weird stuff, and...
I mean, yeah, yeah, that is kind of a thing that's happening, but, that's not been why I've been missing.
Yeah, well, when you don't tell me these things, I kind of have to assume.
I didn't tell you because I didn't want you to get caught in the middle.
Well, I was caught in the middle of it anyways. I'm friends with both of you. This is usually the kind of stuff that friends tell each other.
Yeah, well, it's a little hard to talk about this when a certain somebody is closeted and doesn't want the entire freaking town to know. Okay? And, we're who we are. And she gestures between the two of you. She's like, literally, I have no guarantee that us talking right now isn't going to get out to everybody. Not because you will say it, but because undoubtedly somebody's going to overhear us. And then the entire freaking town's going to know. And then Tallulah's going to know that I outed her. And that is just going to make it even more difficult. But you deserved to know. And if that's upsetting to you, then that's fine. And if you're mad at me, that's also fine. But she kind of like looks away, and like you can kind of see her like carefully like wiping under her eyes, like she's not like trying to pretend she's not crying.
Also not to ruin her mascara.
Yeah, she's like, but like what you decide is completely totally valid, and I'm not going to be upset by it because I've been doing some sketchy shit.
Jesus Christ, Nadia. And she's gonna do like one scoot over and just put her arm around Nadia and like pull her into sort of half hug, leaning against her.
Without even hesitating, Nadia wraps her arms around Logan and like kind of like you can feel the crying, but you don't hear anything. But you can definitely feel her crying on you.
She just holds Nadia for a little bit, and she still has that like furrowed brow, and she's still kind of trying to figure out how to react and process and everything, because this is sure is a lot. She was fully prepared for the brainwashing thing, but not for this. And she, tries to comfort her a little bit while she is also processing. A little shoulder out. Just letting her cry.
Yeah, after a point, Nadia like sits up and like quickly like pulls out like a pocket mirror and fixes her face and completely sits upright, like nothing wrong happened. If you hadn't been involved, you wouldn't be able to spot it on her face that she had been crying or that she had been upset or anything of that nature.
You look fine, as usual.
Thank you. Thank you. No, it's the... So... Anything else you want to know while I'm here? Not that you can't ask me later, but like, it's easier now.
I mean, are you okay? Like, obviously, you know, that just happened, but she kind of gestures vaguely. There still is all the weird cult shit going on, so...
Yeah, well, thanks to, your friend? Are you friends with them? Are you? Be honest. The weirdos we were hanging, like, when we went into the underground, like, you know, and she just starts listing off the names, like, she's like, you know, like Milo and Theo and Wyatt and Lorena and Reese and like and Warren, and she like shoots a glance over at like Warren and like
it's getting harder to hide the recognition as she lists off names.
mm-hmm.
I don't know if friends is the right word, but we're shrugs a little bit. I mean, when you find out that there's a whole system of underground tunnels under your town, you don't really... You're kind of stuck with each other a little bit, you know?
Yeah, I know. Kind of been the situation with well, as you know, me and Damien. There's, I don't want to say blackmail, but like there's definitely something like that, and I'm finding it.
What?
Yeah, you know, they're mind controlling our parents, and we gotta help make sure people don't find other people if we can. But you know, all the stuff with Halloween kind of put things on hold with them, so we're kind of in a holding pattern. I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop right now. And she slurps again noisily at her drink.
So why exactly are you doing all of that? And not just because they told you to, like, why are you... Are you being blackmailed?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah. It's, you know, they're going after family and threatening future prospects and talking about, you know, if as long as we do what if as long as I do, we do, I do, whichever what we're told, you know, then maybe one day I can go to school outside of Havenhill. Maybe go out of state or whatnot. Not be stuck here. But it's the... Was it like there's the... She's like, what's the word? I think I should just like not do lit references, but like sort of Democles? It's just hanging over our heads and we're just waiting for it to fall, and
That's messed up.
yeah. Actually, now that you mention it, and she like looks at her phone and she's like, I'm supposed to be patrolling right now. I don't want to. I have to go get ready for stuff. So,
Wait, patrolling? What do you mean?
like where we were underground that time. I get to wander down there, and look for people not supposed to be down there.
Like how we were that one time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wait, so when we went down, you already doing
No.
this?
No. It was new. It was new. Going down there was just kind of like, fun, adventure, you know, why not? Like, who cares, right? Like, everybody has, like, one story with, like, I don't know, just going where we're not supposed to, right? Like, that's a thing. That's a thing we do.
It usually doesn't end up in blackmail.
No, it doesn't. And so, what was me, right? But soon, you know, I just have to make it to like graduation. And we'll be fine. And I only have to do this like every so often. It just happened to be tonight. And
Nadia, you know what, right? They're kidnapping other kids.
but by me doing this, I can at least like find out where they are. I can't do anything about it, but I can find out exactly like an idea of where they are. And I can cover for you guys if you happen to go down there. As long as maybe I can. I don't know. I hope you won't go down there again. Like it. But like if you do, let me know. I might be able to. She kind of laughed. She's like, I might be able to pull some strings.
I mean, Nadia, this is some really big messed up stuff that you're really involved in.
I mean, you are too. You guys went and undid everything that they made Damien and I work so hard on for months. Or what felt like months.
You're not going to tell them that we...
No. No, I don't. They don't ask, so I don't tell. Don't have to lie that way.
Logan looks severely unhappy with the situation that Nadia is in. But she kind of bites her lip. Okay, you have to go, right?
Yeah, I gotta go. And she, kind of like pats your arm and then like kind of like lightly grasps your hand, squeezes, let's go, and stands up.
Hey, hold on.
Yeah?
And she gets to her feet and she's just going to give Nadia a proper full hug.
Nadia squeezes back, and even in her heels kind of like lifts Logan ever so slightly off the ground and does like a slight like wiggle. And she's like, I know I'm not really available at school right now for obvious reasons, but I'm only a text away.
Okay.
And here's hoping nobody does anything stupid. And she does she like kisses both of your cheeks, and she's like, "Love you, cutie," and like struts off like nothing, like nope, like you didn't just have a giant emotional conversation with each other.
So Logan watches her go, and a small sigh, like, God, she's always really good at that, at acting like everything's fine. Okay. Glances at Warren to see how Warren's doing.
How is Warren doing?
That's a good question.
I think now's a good time for the Warren and
Scene
Callie cut.
transition.
Scene transition. Actually, before we do a scene transition, I gotta grab something. So give me like not even 2 minutes.
You're good.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Goodbye.
Now that the gay shit is over with.
Ha!
Milo, did you get in your quota of daily gay shit? Guess that's a no.
Okay, we're back. So
Excellent.
did you go, Leonard, did you go to the mall, or like did you meet up with Callie and then go to the mall together? Did you meet up there? How did you do this?
We were just gonna meet up. Warren probably arrived there first, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because Callie had to go do something with her book club real quick.
Right.
Pick up like new book, whatever. So by the time Callie probably got to the table, Warren had probably already ordered just like a snack for both of them from the local fast food place, Smoothie Smiles,
Okay.
like a legally distinct Shake Shack.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. So, do you sit down and then she joins you at the table, or?
Yeah.
Okay. So then she just Burger Barn. No.
No, that's the other side of town.
That's the other side of town. Yeah. Callie, do we have a description of Callie? Like, have we given a description of Callie to everybody
No.
yet?
No, you have not.
Do you want to give a description of Callie?
Okay. Callie is kind of one of those freshmen that most people are aware of because she's in everything. If you look at the yearbook, she's in like half of the group pictures. She's pretty short, like just 5 feet tall, with long, clearly like bleached blonde hair with some of her brown roots still showing.
Mm-hmm.
And she's usually dressing herself kind of like on the preppy side of things. Button, collared shirts, that sort of thing is her general style. I'm not great at descriptions of people.
Mm-hmm. Nope, it works. So she doesn't sit on like at the table. Normally, like, what if the table is like a bench, or even if it's a seat with no arms and slightly uncomfortable, she still makes a point of sitting like crisscross in the chair, which makes it difficult if she ever has to like get up in a hurry or anything of that nature. But
Yes, it's fine.
why sit normal? And immediately, like, without hesitating, like, starts going for the fries.
Of course. That's what they're there for.
Yeah. And she's like, so, any work on that, like, any luck on the new song or anything, or?
I've been getting some of the chords down. I am kind of struggling on the lyrics. But I was actually wondering, how did Mathletes go? Because I know you had to miss the trip for that.
It was okay. Like, I mean, we went through and we did pretty decent. You know, like, Robert just totally choked at the end there, but I mean, we did decent. Like, I'm not proud of how we did, but we definitely could have done much worse. Kind of frustrated. I missed out on everything for only get like third place. So
yeah,
you know how it is.
Hopefully, what's her name? Mrs. Howard isn't kind of pushing you guys too hard now.
No, I think she's been like just busy with other things. I mean, like, there's this rumor, I don't know if you happen to hear, but like, there's a rumor she might be pregnant. So like, that might explain all of her emotional ups and downs that she was throwing at us.
That would make sense. Because do you remember the rumor from a while back that she was going to quit being the head of Mathletes?
Yeah, that was so out of nowhere too, but she didn't. So maybe they figured something out. But
I heard that she wasn't going to quit until the biology teacher, what's his name, Mr. Gallagher, until he stepped up. And how does Callie react when I say Mr. Gallagher?
Like, her eyes kind of widen a little bit, like, with recognition. But other than that, no other reaction. She's like, I don't remember him going to, what was it? I remember him and her kind of getting into like a tizzy over, what was it? The overlapping lesson plan stuff. Like, wasn't, like, we were supposed to cover something in biology, and then like at the same time math was supposed to do something kind of related, or vice versa, and they couldn't agree on like what the topic was, I thought. But it didn't matter. We still stuff. Either way, we still, you know, got stuck doing stupid things. And
Howard hasn't gotten matrices on you yet.
Oh my god. Don't want to do those. I hate those. Just seeing how you guys like do those and want nothing to do with it. No, take the fries, and she like grabs like a giant handful and like basically shoves them in her face.
Yeah. So, oh yeah. How have you and Kim been getting along? We haven't had time for practice recently.
Like, it's been
I know she can be a little pushy.
She's pushy, I'm pushy, we're all bratty teenagers. Like, I mean, she's doing her thing, you know, the thing that she does of where she's like, she's the right way is the only, like, her way is the only way, and like, doesn't matter how good a logic or planning or options you give her, she's just like, fuck you, no. Like, that kind of thing's been going on, and it's been absolutely frustrating because, you know, I think we really have something with this one song that we were trying to like think about. Like there was this one that we had been thinking about. Yes. And like I was thinking, you know, we could have a different kind of like almost passive bass line instead, so like more like finger tapping bass line, just for something different, you know, because like hitting the same freaking notes for 5 minutes a song, every song is just boring as all hell, and I wanted to change it up. And she's just like, no, it has to be this specific way, and she doesn't even want to listen to like what I've been able to come up with, and it's infuriating. She like takes like the container of like ketchup, and like with her like you can tell she's angry with how much ketchup she like squeezes out. Like it's definitely one of those like situations.
As she goes to eat her next fry, Warren pipes up again. Yeah, we can talk with her at next jam session.
Yeah.
But I also wanted to know, why were you and Kim two of the last people to see Mr. Gallagher alive the day that he died?
She like just stares at you. Like, what?
You, Kim, and someone else were the last 3 people to see Mr. Gallagher as he had a heart attack in the school parking lot last October.
What the hell are you talking about? I'm not... What? Where is this coming from?
Is there a skill to tell if someone's lying?
There is. There is. That would be... I can't remember if it's comprehend or empathize. One of the two. Is where you determine.
Empathize, I'm thinking?
Book's right here, hold on.
Okay.
Empathize is, can you tell if somebody's lying?
Okay, perfect. I would like to roll that then.
All right, go for it.
1 success.
1 success. It's more of like, if it's a lie, it's a partial lie. Like it's a half truth. Like she's telling the truth about some parts of it, not all of it. Does that explain? Does that help?
No.
No.
But
She's definitely like her confusion is totally real. What she's saying is not. Like...
Okay. Cool. That's what I thought. Callie, you do know that you, Kim, and whoever the third guy were got caught on video camera, right?
She like looks absolutely confused. She's like, but I thought the school cameras don't work. How can I get caught on camera if the school cameras don't work?
I do not know. They never work until the one time they really should not work. But we got caught on them.
See, like, that's just so silly because I really don't know what you're talking about. Like, I was not the last one to see him alive. I was not one of the last people to see him alive.
So you and Kim weren't in the parking lot that day?
I mean, I saw somebody steal somebody's battery. But, you know, like, if I was actually caught on, like, videotape or something like that, don't you think the police would have called me in? Like, Why haven't they called me in? Why haven't I been arrested? Like, I don't
I don't know why, but the principal threw out all the video cameras after that. Do you remember how they were doing all that construction?
Yeah.
A friend of Jordan's, yeah,
Jordan has friends?
digging. I know. But went digging through them, and apparently you got caught on there. It was really grainy, but like I could tell that was you and Kim. I don't think the dude who saw it could tell, but yeah.
That's so... It's so weird. I don't... And she looks at you. And just kind of... like... reads your expression.
The expression Warren is giving out is concern for her. You know, the kid's sister Callie.
Mm-hmm. Look, Warren, I don't know what you want from me. And I don't know what you're getting out of this. But if you're trying to scare me, it's working.
I just wanted to warn you that some guy might come kind of bothering you about it. Because the video
Some
was kind
guy?
of shit. The video was really shit, but it was pretty clear that the three of you, whoever the third dude was, weren't doing anything while Mr. Gallagher was there having a heart attack. Which, it's not a crime or anything, but you know that you don't want to be known as the girl who did nothing.
And she kind of throws down like the fry that she was holding in her hand. Like, this is stupid.
Are you okay?
It's just stupid. Like, I don't get it. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything, Warren.
I know. That's why I'm trying to be on your side here. I didn't go blabbing. Oh, that's Callie. Like, no. I'm sure that you're okay.
No. I'm fine. Don't want to eat French fries anymore. She kind of like crosses her arms. It's kind of pouting.
You can take the rest of them home. Who was that third dude with you guys? Because I know Kim is not going to say shit about this. It would ruin her college applications.
You look at her wrong, it'll ruin her college applications.
That is a Warren laughs genuinely.
She's like, look, I don't know the guy. I don't know him. He was just there.
Oh. Well, shit. Because, like, I don't know. Do you think he would You don't know.
I don't know him.
Shit.
Like, legit, like, it was Kim and I, and we were hanging out, and we saw them steal the battery.
Wait,
and
who stole the battery?
The weird kid, and
Callie, you're going to have to narrow down who the weird kid is. That applies to half of the people at this school if you're talking about Kim.
it applies to you too. No,
You wound me, Callie.
I'm telling
And
the
Warren
truth.
puts like a hand to his chest, like, ah.
It only hurts because it's true. It's the skater chick. What was her name?
Weaver?
Yeah, Weaver. So Weaver and Anderson?
Eric or Wyatt?
I mean, to be fair, they're both weird. But like
They are.
Wyatt and Weaver, and it was, I don't get how they got away with it either. They were loud as fuck. Like, it was like they wanted to get caught, and I just thought it was gonna be funny. Like, I just thought it was a funny haha, you know.
Yeah.
And like,
But then he had a heart attack because his car wouldn't start?
yeah, it was like, it was so friggin' weird. There was a pressure and a noise and humming. And then he was floating, and I just thought like it was something weird, like I breathed something weird in, you know, because like science fumes and stuff, and we had that weird lab like earlier, so and my head had kind of hurt from that, from everything. So I thought maybe I was just having a bad trip or something, honestly. And then he fell, and we left.
So, wait, you were drugged by the science lab?
No, like there was the you know, you have to wear a mask with certain things, and we were combining chemicals and stuff, and I don't think I was wearing my mask right because my head ended up hurting. And so like, but I was like, okay, I'll just take like Tylenol or something when I got home. But you know, I don't.
Okay.
I'm only taking science because I have to.
Yeah, because it would look terrible if you got only a B. But
I'm taking this personally.
Then take it personally.
I'm gonna fight you.
I'll fight you.
I'll fight you harder.
Let's go.
She like goes to like stand up, but gets kind of like caught in like the way she's sitting in the chair and almost falls out of the chair.
Warren almost slams his head on the table just from laughing.
But no, like it was just weird, and then found out, you know, he fucking died, and Kim just said it wasn't our fault, so we shouldn't have to worry about it. And it was easier to focus on mathletes, so I focused on mathletes. But we didn't do anything.
Oh, I was sorry. Hero was thinking that you could give people heart attacks with your mind.
I will fight you. You're just gonna be like freaking. You're just gonna be like jamming away, and I'm gonna smash a guitar over your head, and it'll be fucking worth it. I don't care how expensive the guitar is.
Okay. But I just want you to know, if you need anything or want to talk about whatever the fuck that was, because you were kind of the last person to see somebody fucking die. Like, if you need to talk with somebody about it, I won't say shit.
I just kind of want to go back to pretending nothing happened, honestly.
What happened?
So, nothing happened! I told you!
What happened? I thought we were going to fight. We're still fighting, aren't we?
We're fighting!
Warren gets up from his seat and just starts doing, like, the windmilling his arms, like, come on. Let me at him.
Kelly just kind of was just like, oh, this is so stupid. You're like 5.
You're like 5 foot.
That's a lot of attitude for somebody whose ankles are within gnawing distance.
Okay.
And
I think that's kind of after that, Warren and Callie just continue shit talking with each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because
Just-
that's their relationship. It's just,
Mhm.
just constantly like belittling one another. But in a
It's very
play-
easy with Callie.
yeah, she gets wound up easily.
Oh sure, that's what I was making the joke about, not her height.
Totally. I'm choosing to ignore the height comment. So no, I will cut you. No. Yeah, so yeah. That was 3 emotional things. Milo did not get to have an emotional moment today. But that's okay, I think. It's kind of like a warm-up before things get
Spicy.
spicy.
Please tell me that Logan had looked over just as Warren had stood up and was waving
Yes.
his arms.
Oh yeah, totally. Totally. Hell, you know what? Logan even got to hear, like, there was like that lull in like ways of the mall or whatnot. And you got to hear, oh my god, you're like fucking 5 years old. Like Callie. But okay, hold on. Okay. We are gonna call it here. However, before we go, people are gonna get voicemails.
Oh.
Yes. Yes. In fact, at some point later in the night or when you wake up in the morning after everything, after all the conversations, after you're feeling like comforted, content, happy with the way things are, or at least happier towards the way things are becoming, you have a voicemail.
You gonna rip this away from us? Sorry, continue.
From an unknown number. And yeah, take it away, voicemail.
Hello, children. This is just a courtesy call. We all wanted to thank you for the work you both did last Halloween. You pulled the wool right over the understudy's eyes and gave us the chance we've been waiting for. We finally have the space to dig in and to really get some work done. We'll be around, and we'll be listening. Maybe you'll hear from us soon, or maybe you'll catch our attention. Anyway, well done. Stay awake.
All right. So, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Bye.
DMing and thank you.
Yeah, if you want to say goodbye to the recording, please feel free.
Goodbye,
night,
recording.
Sleep
recording.
well, Haven Hill.
Bye.
See you soon.
Good night.